Today's horoscope, Virgo March 22nd, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There is good energy with you today for fair and easy relationship dynamics. You may very well be bringing others together today. Connecting with someone through ideas or beliefs can be satisfying. Partnering and cooperating with others seem to be the keys to getting things done now, as well as for achieving a stronger feeling of inner balance. While the social elements of your life are emphasized today, you are also in a good position to understand some of your deeper needs. You might learn something useful that helps you in your career or enjoy thinking and talking about plans for the future or long-term goals. Your problem-solving skills are strong, and new insights are ripe for the picking today. The details are not only interesting, but they can also be valuable. You're likely to uncover important facts that you overlooked in the past. A rather memorable day could lie just ahead of you now. However, it could bring sizzling, sexy vibes or rocky discussion instead. This is because our sweet goddess Venus is approaching a link known as a sextile to powerhouse Pluto. This ensures that everyone will be feeling all or nothing around matters of the heart. If you are feeling triggered and fired up today, do your best to ground this energy and instead focus on having fun, relaxation, or massage. Regardless of whether it is single or attached, be wary of linking up with someone who is irresistible. They could leave you regretting the passion later on. Financial setbacks will challenge your work life. Something has to give when Venus retrograde in Aries sextiles Pluto in Aquarius. There might be financial obstacles, roadblocks, and insecurities that have completely transformed the way you view your job. In particular, this upcoming tax season might have a notable impact on your work life and routine. Depending on where you stand financially, you may have to make drastic changes to your work life. It could start with getting a raise and changing your tax forms. It could also entail applying for job positions with entirely different financial opportunities. Today's planetary alignment gives you a sense of expansiveness in your home life, in your emotional life, and in your relationship with yourself. Use this energy to square away any unresolved issues in your home life. This could mean looking into your health habits and asking yourself if you're really living as comfortably as you want to be. Do you eat enough green leafy vegetables to keep the digestive tract running properly? This is one kind of spring cleaning that must go on all year. Take extra care of your health today. If you've been feeling worn down in any way or have noticed any other signs of poor health, then take steps to correct the problem. Just taking a break and relaxing might be all that you need to get back to normal. You may need to stop taking on more than your fair share. The essence of this day's vibration can help you to say no. Getting everything done is important, but it doesn't all have to get done yesterday. Your health is more important. As the sun is settling into his first full day in your financial sector, the solar is not only on your financial situation and money matters but on the future and the road ahead. With Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, just 10 days away from his first visit in our lifetime, there is every reason to look to the future with confidence. With Venus and Mercury already here, the laws of attraction are in effect and you have the smart head for money needed to keep your head in the game and to think on your feet. However, with both in retrograde motion, their focus is more on what you can learn or gain from looking back. In between the Sun's departure from your relationship sector yesterday and Venus and Mercury's return next week by retrograding back in for do-overs, there is a chance to step back and look at the bigger picture. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your communication sector yesterday, you will find it easier to give your emotional responses, relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice as Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, moves into his final 10 days in your relationship sector. Daily Planetary Overview. Out with the old and in with the new. The energy is shifting as Venus retrograde in Aries forms a sextile with Pluto in Aquarius, bringing transformation in the realm of relationships, commitments, and personal values. This cosmic alignment may trigger sudden realizations, unexpected endings, and a deep urge to break free from anything that no longer serves your growth. You may find yourself at a crossroads, re-evaluating certain connections and questioning whether some relationships, partnerships, or agreements are truly aligned with your evolving sense of self. The desire to sever ties may feel stronger than usual, and while this newfound clarity is valuable, it's important to act with intention rather than impulsivity. If you decide to walk away from something or someone, make sure you are doing it from a place of understanding rather than frustration or emotional turbulence. Give yourself time to process your feelings, weigh your decisions, and ensure that any choices you make reflect your long-term well-being rather than a fleeting reaction to the moment. However, change is rarely easy, and you may find yourself confronted with situations that test your patience and resilience. It's natural to feel uncertain when faced with transitions, but remember that challenges arise not to break you, but to teach you. The key is to remain centered, trust in your ability to navigate obstacles, and approach difficulties with a mindset of learning and growth. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as opportunities to refine your skills, strengthen your resolve, and prepare yourself for something even better. Your circumstances are not set in stone. You have the power to shape your reality by the way you respond to the shifts occurring in your life. In your relationships, balance is essential. The passionate and assertive energy of Aries may tempt you to be more forceful in your interactions, but being overly aggressive or demanding could lead to unnecessary friction. Try to be mindful of how you express yourself, ensuring that your words and actions come from a place of authenticity rather than dominance. Cooperation may not come easily at the moment, but making an effort to see things from another's perspective can prevent misunderstandings. If you find that certain relationships feel strained, take a step back before assuming the worst. Sometimes, people are dealing with their own struggles that have nothing to do with you. A little patience and understanding can go a long way in maintaining harmony. Socially, you may notice an increase in attention from others. Your energy is magnetic, and people are naturally drawn to your presence. Whether in romantic situations, friendships, or professional settings, this is a great time to strengthen connections and enjoy meaningful interactions. However, be mindful not to let admiration go to your head. True connection is built on mutual respect, so approach interactions with sincerity rather than using charm as a tool for validation. Treat others as you would like to be treated, and you will find that your relationships deepen in authenticity and trust. Financially, caution is advised. The impulsive energy of Aries may encourage quick decisions, but when it comes to money matters, patience and careful planning are your best allies. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. This is not the time to make large-scale investments or take financial risks without thorough research. Be wary of advice that seems overly optimistic or promises guaranteed success, as not all opportunities are as beneficial as they appear. Instead, focus on making small, steady financial decisions that contribute to long-term stability. A measured approach will help you avoid unnecessary setbacks and build a more secure foundation for the future. As you move through this transformative period, take a moment to reflect on where you are and where you want to be. What old patterns or relationships are you ready to release? What bold decisions are you feeling called to make? How can you embrace change while maintaining balance and self-awareness? Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that by staying true to yourself, you will create space for new beginnings that align with your highest good. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been experiencing shifts in your relationships or personal decisions? Are you feeling ready to let go of something that no longer serves you? What steps are you taking to navigate these changes with clarity and confidence? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's support each other through this powerful period of transformation.